namaste, and good evening to all. A very warm welcome to this press conference held on the sideline of the 55th International Film Festival of India, Goa. At the outset, I would like to inform you all that this press conference is being live streamed on PIB India YouTube channel so that film enthusiasts and media friends, everyone can catch it online across the globe. Friends, today we have cast and crew of 3 films of the Indian panorama, 1 non-feature film and 2 feature films. First, we'll briefly introduce the synopsis, the cast and crew, then go for the trailer, and then we'll proceed the discussion further. The first film of today's evening is Rador Pakhi. I think I have pronounced it well. Rador Pakhi. It's Indian panorama feature film. It's an Assamese film, and to briefly introduce the synopsis of the film, it's about Jyoti, an aspiring writer from the Indian state of Assam, who is destined to be bedridden as she is diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy at a very tender age. A battle she is fated to fight for life. Even though life was hostile to her, Jyoti does not let her sufferings take better on her. Torn between her obligations towards her family and her aspirations, she decides to fight against all the odds of the life. Uh, she led an independent life in becoming an acclaimed author. Jyoti has been the worst of times where many lose hope, but she accepts her life as a challenge with open arms and inspires many. So, this is the story. And director of the film is Dr. Bobby Sarma Barua. She is with us. Ma'am, I welcome you to this press conference. And we have with us on the dais Ms. Sulaksana Barua, actress of the film. Welcome. Uh, Now I will request, we'll watch the trailer, then proceed to the next movie. Can we have the trailer, please?
নমস্কাৰ, মোৰ নাম জ্যোতি বৰুৱা। মই আজি আপোনালোকৰ সন্মুখত এটি স্বৰচিত কবিতা পাঠ কৰিবলৈ ওলাইছোঁ। কবিতাৰ শিৰোনাম আপোনালোক আছে বাবে।
যোৱাকালি তুমি পাঠ কৰা কবিতাটো শুনি খুব ভাল লাগিল। শব্দৰ গাঁথনিবোৰ ভাল লিখা।
আছে, এতিয়াও হৃদয় আছে। সেইটো আন্ধাৰতো আলোকিতই পৃথিৱী আপোনালোক আছে বাবে। ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you. The next film of today's evening is Karkhanu. It's a Gujarati film. It's a feature film. And from the film, we have on the dais director of the film, Rushabh Thanki. Yeah. And Partha Madhukrishna, actor of the film. I welcome both of you to this press conference. Now, to briefly introduce the film to the audience, Karkhanu unfolds as Gujarat's first smart horror comedy, bringing the haunted factory legend to life. On Kali Chauda's night, 3 carpenters get trapped in a ghostly workshop. Bizarre and humorous events scare them as they race against time to unravel the factory's mystery or face deadly consequences. Will they escape or become folklore? Or is it all just a theatrical production? The film is a thrilling blend of humor and horror. So, this is the brief synopsis of the film. Can we have the trailer, please? Yeah.
ગામવાળા કહેતા હતા કે રાત્રે અહીંયા કોઈ ઘરડા માણસનું ભૂત થાય છે. કેટલાય કારીગરોએ દાદાની જટિલ માયા જાળમાં પોતાનું જીવ ગુમાવ્યું છે. શું તો હે હે
આવું હતું? ધક્કા ગાડી ચાલે છે બસ.
કાળી ચૌદશની રાત્રે હોરર ફિલ્મ જોએ છે.
અંદર આલો ઝડપથી યાર, લપને મૂકો ને.
નથી મને સર જવા દો પ્લીઝ મને જવા દો.
આ શું ચાલે છે?
મેડમ આમાં કંઈક ગુપ્ત ઇશારો છુપાયેલો છે.
હેરાન કરી. બરોબર?
પરસેવા છૂટી ગયા છે લોકોને. આઈ નો.
Thank you. The third film of today's evening is Google Matrimony. It's under Indian Panorama Non-Feature Film category. Now to briefly introduce the synopsis of the film, blind Anantu leads a solitary monotonous life with his only companion being his Google Glass. He is desperate for love and is searching for life partner on online matrimony sites. But he is subjected to constant rejection, all citing the fact that he would be a burden for them later on. However, one day, when his Google Glass spots a charming young woman smiling and waving at him, things start turning romantic. Has he finally discovered true love? Or is this the ideal ground for a cruel heartbreak? So this is the story all about. We have with us from Google Matrimony, Abhinav Atreji, director of the film. Sri Karthik SS, producer of the film. Yeah. And Dev Ramnath, producer of the film. Yeah. Welcome all of you to this press conference. And let me also inform you that cast and crew of almost three of the films are there in the audience also. So I welcome all of you to this press conference. We have Arunji, cinematographer of Google Matrimony, with us. Yeah. And from Rador, Pakhi also, we have, I think, Basant Kumar Barua is there, producer of the film. Yeah, sir is with us. And Ratul Deka, editor of the film, is also with us. I also welcome all of you to this press conference. So now we'll go to the trailer of the film. Yeah, sure. Can we have the trailer, please? Yes.
Good morning, Anantu.
Good morning, Google.
Preetha has replied to your request.
ஹாய் அனந்தோ, உங்க பயோல படிச்சேன் லைஃப் பார்ட்னர் இஸ் ஜஸ்ட் அன் எமோஷனல் கம்பேனியன்னு போட்டிருந்தீங்க. 100% ட்ரூ. ஆனா இப்போ நார்மலா இருக்கிறவங்களே வயசாச்சுன்னா டிபெண்ட் ஆயிடுறாங்க. அப்படி இருக்கும்போது
Good morning, Anantu.
Good morning, Google. மனுஷங்க எவ்வளோ ஷாலோ இல்லை.
There's a woman looking at you.
How do I look, Google?
Anantu, you always look good to me.
Sir, listen. I need your help. Fuck you, Google.
I'm sorry you feel that way. To report a problem, you can send feedback.
Thank you. It's a very interesting movie. And now we'll go to the cast and crew for their opening remarks. From Rador, Pakhi, we have Dr. Bobby Sharma Barua, director of the film. She's an award-winning filmmaker and screenwriter known for socio-cultural narratives in Assam. Her films Sonar, Baran, Pakhi, Missing, and Adamya have also received multiple accolades. Ma'am, please, I would request you to for your opening remarks on the film and your journey for the film. Yeah.
Hello, good evening to all. uh, yes, really, I feel so honored that our movie Rador Pakhi, Morning Sunshine, it is there in 55th IFFI International Film Festival of India. It's a big festival for us, all of us. So we know everyone know about the festival, and this story is already you have seen the trailer. It is a very sensitive story about a girl so who cannot walk since age of her 8, and without her leg, without her proper this thing with her disease, so how she live her life, that is the actually main theme of the story. And that is one called disease. So she's suffering for the disease called SMA, spinal muscular atrophy. So it's a very rare disease. With that disease, so how she sees a big dream. She's a dreamer, and with that problem, with that pain, with that struggling life. So how she sees her dream to become a writer. So that is the actually theme of the story. And yes, I'm so feel very good that already I have completed this movie because it was in co-production market in 2022 Film Bazaar, and it took almost 2 years because it's a very difficult subject for me for adaptation, because this is based on a true story. It is one real girl is there in Assam, so he's a very renowned writer from Assam. So we just try to adapt that girl's life, and we just try to put some my own kind of a you can say some what is creativity to portray the whole story. So that's how it completed, and today just screen in IFFI. So that's all. And my team, my producer is there, Basanta Boro, editor is there, and yes, I'm so happy for IFFI. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Today I have watched the film, and Sulaksana, she has really done a very good job.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Audience would like to hear from you.
Firstly, thank you so much, IFFI. It's a great honor for us for Rador Pakhi to get selected in the Indian Panorama section. It's a film festival that we all, film lovers, filmmakers, aspire that our film gets screened in a festival like IFFI. So it's a lovely journey for us. And today, the reaction from the audience after it was screened was very overwhelming, and I just hope that more people, like we also have screenings tomorrow. I hope that people go and watch the film. And once again, thank you so much for having Rodor Pakhi Morning Sunshine in the Indian Panorama section. It's a great honor for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now coming to Karkhanu, I request Rishabh Thankiji, director of the film, for his opening remarks.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'd like to thank IFFI for this nomination. It's a huge thing for us. It's my first film, and this is definitely it's like a dream come true for me. Coming to the Karkhanu, it's basically the story is rooted in the folklore of Gujarat. So जैसे दादा दादी हमको एक स्टोरी सुनाया करते थे कि ऐसे कुछ मतलब it's a haunted factory and there is a like ghost and it appears and everything. So that was the basic inspiration, and then we blended it to the existing structure. We first made a short film out of that. It's called Chalya Jao. And then after 4 years, we kind of thought, okay, now let's turn this short film into a full-fledged movie. Like you guys also said, they also want to do the same. So that's why I'm just referencing. So yeah, that's the journey of Karkhanu. It features a 33-minute one cut sequence, and then the actual story starts. So yeah, I really hope that you all watch the film. It's a lovely film, and you will love it. Yeah, thank you so much.
Partha, you want to say something?
For today, I think it's a big moment for me because Mr. Krishnakant Unadkat sir is here. He's a fatherly figure for me because we are from Gujarat, and he is a very well-known journalist and writer in newspaper. So thank you, sir, for coming. Uh, uh, Karkhanu is a journey. It's a satire. It's a one-cut film, which is it's very hard to I guess direct and act it, but we did it. It took 2 years of our life, and after all, we are here in IFFI. So I think it's a great moment for us. And after 3 years, one at least Gujarati film came here. Last time it was Mohatu or no, 2020 Ekwismu Tiffin was there. So yeah, it's a big moment for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Now from Google Matrimony, we have Abhinav Atreji, director of the film. Yeah. Sir, your opening remarks, please.
So hey guys, guess I should have come prepared. So yeah, so what should I talk about? So our Google Matrimony short film was like a pet project of ours that we initially wanted to upload it on YouTube. Then later we thought we could do some. It's a part of an anthology series. It's a pilot episode of an anthology series. So so it's basically about a blind person who, and his relationship with a Google Glass. So and how technology affects. It's about the theme revolves around how technology affects the lives of people. So yeah. So I like to thank mainly our lead actor, Mr. Arvind Sundar. He's not here. Without him, it wouldn't have been possible. And to my producers, Sri Karthik and Dev. So they helped me like creatively produce this project, giving and pitching their ideas as well. And my main man, Arun, my DOP, without whom it wouldn't have been possible. So I'm looking forward to my stay here at IFFI. It has been very nice because it's the first time for us in the film festival circuit. So everything is new for us, and it's really motivating for a change because I mean, for all the hard work you've done, people are receiving it well and getting good reviews as well. So it feels nice. So thank you all. Yeah.
Thank you. And I must say the actor has really done a fabulous job. I today watched the film. It's really good. Srikant Karthik ji, producer of the film.
Hi, good evening, guys. It's an honor to be here as a team. So when we thought of this vision first, we wanted to pitch to many investors and the producers, and they felt, will it be possible? Will it be relatable? Can human and mission make a story out of it? So we thought, okay, why not we fund it ourselves and bring the vision alive? And we did it, yet we couldn't able to convince the market. But later we got the reward here in IFFI. And so that's how the reward works, I guess, for us. So we are so blessed that we followed our heart, and we what Atre has done is a phenomenal job. What we imagined as a producer, he translated beautifully in every aspect, in every bit. So thank you, IFFI. It's a true honor to be here. Thank you so much. Keep inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you. Dave, would you like to add something?
Yeah. I'm going to repeat some part of what they said, like a trip product. Thank you so much for having us here. Like Abhinav said, after all the hard work, I think before I get into the details of the film, a lot of credit to the organizers. I think they put out a fantabulous show here. This is my first time in IFFI, and I've been bowled over. I think we as creators, we are really liking this moment, liking this appreciation that is coming our way, the sort of setup, the support that the team has given. Really appreciate that, and I am very sure this is going to motivate and inspire a lot more filmmakers. So please, thank you so much, and keep doing this for us. Getting back into the film, I think they've covered most part of it done on a very self-funded shoestring project, but done with a lot of heart and with a lot of passion. It's come out well. Everyone really liked it. Like Abhinav said, it's a segment of an anthology film that we are trying to make. This is just one segment of it. And what really excited us to do this is that this whole series deals with humans when they first interact with a new technology, what can happen. So it's just that sort of an imagination, not as dark as Black Mirror, but trying to be more funny, commercial, more enjoyable sort of a space. That's what Google Matrimony, alias Hello Technology, is all about. Do watch it. There are 2 more screenings of it in Margao and Porvor. What's the Porvorium. Please do try to catch it. I'd love to hear what the press and media think about it.
Thank you. Now, before opening up the floor for questions, I have a question for Rador Pakhi, Madam Bobby Sharma Barua. I just watched the film today. It's a feature film, but I feel you have kept it very natural and without making it sort of dramatic or filmy. And what was the reason behind it actually?
Actually, I just designed the movie like that only. And because it's a very kind of very personal movie, because this is the girl so who cannot go out, who just sees the whole thing from one window. So only three person is there, her mother and father. So that's why we just try to just make the movie like that only, to observe her life from little far or sometime little very closer. So the design I actually planned before the shooting like that only. Very naturally I try to shoot, and credit goes to my actor, and credit goes to my team. Actually, my DOP, he is not there, and my editor is there, my producer is there. So credit goes to my team and the effort, because without team it is impossible to making a movie. Yes.
Now we're open to questions. Anyone of you who want to ask something?
Hello, good evening to all the filmmakers on the board. Coming to the Assami film, does this disease is a genetic disease, or how it happens at the young stage of a woman girl? And before making the film, you have went to meet the girl and you see the conditions. And the actress, being a normal actress, how she was really inclined to do that role, or she had some other thoughts after this role, I may get good roles or not. But as you said, you wanted to keep natural, but at least in her dreams, she would have been flourished with song or her happy moments.
Yes, thank you for your question and good observation. Actually, this is a story based on a true life. So I just adopted that story from a real life, and that is a real character is there in Assam. So she is a very very renowned writer from Assam. Um, uh, so uh, because you cannot tell the story, mm, everything you cannot means tell. That is the actually problem of her personal thing. So when I talked with her, so she just told me that, oh Didi, you just don't put everything in my personal, because it is little bit difficult to express every emotion and all. So that's why I just observe, and I just did my research with her life, and I went, it took 2 years to know her, to just see her life, how she is struggling, and how day to day's life and all everything. She just that experiencing the whole thing. So after that, I thought, okay, let's do it it kind of a different way, so that I just adopt some portion from her life, and some portion in my own imagination and creation, and some metaphorically I try to have told me that some songs and these things. So I just try to give a color of her, because she's a dreamer, she's a dreamer. So she with her that leg, so she cannot walk, but from her bed she sees her dreams, she sees her all colors. So the color is there in her life without leg, so everyone can, someone can see the whole world with the color. So that is the thing actually. And when I went to meet her, so that time I she inspire me a lot, because from that bed, so she her wish was that she will be becoming a means big writer. So now she is a very big, she's a very renowned writer from Assam. So and yes, did because it's a very research work. Totally, I just took 2 years. So actor is there, so she did so yes everything. So you can.
I'll add to your question. It was mentally and physically very challenging for me, but to be able to portray a character, because Sarmista Pritam, the character she's a very inspiring lady back in Assam. She's a very renowned writer, and amidst all odds, be it her physical attributes or everything, like the director has already mentioned, the way she sees life is absolutely it's very inspiring, you know. So to portray a character like that, I think it was a big honor for me to be able to do something, and I hope that I was able to do justice to such a motivating character, and I hope that people like it. Yeah, thank you so much. Also, our DOP is here, Sumon Dwara. So yeah, the DOP of our film has also arrived. Yeah, can we have a round?
You want to say something, sir? If you want to say something, yeah, okay, welcome. Yeah. Now, Google Matrimony, I find it very interesting, and it's a very unique story. I just want to know, how did you conceive this story and conceptualize it for a film?
Yeah, so that's an interesting story behind it. So basically, it was inspired from a short story by Jeffrey Archer. It's called A Blind Date. In that, but that's a different story where there's a blind man. He goes to a restaurant and he tries to guess what food the guy next to him is eating through a taste, not taste, smell and hearing and stuff like that. So that was one idea I had, but I didn't still get that spark. But one day, what happened is I was brushing my teeth and I randomly woke up and came to my balcony, and I saw that there was this bush, and behind that bush, Madhuri Dixit was standing. So for a moment, what the hell? What's Madhuri doing here? I thought. Then I realized it's that Ken Taro, that poster there. So that was like in a moment, even if we ourselves humans misinterpret a poster for a human for a second, I thought if we combine technology into this, so nowadays this AI and all is coming, so that's been the talk of the town. So what if there's this AI like a Google Glass, which then definitely it might misinterpret it in a different way. So I thought I'll combine it both. What if Google Glass and a blind man came together? So I thought that made a good premise, and that was a good spark, and I pitched it to my producers. They liked it, so that's how it started. That was the inspiration.
You have done it with one character only.
Yeah, yeah.
So how challenging was it?
So why we did with one character is one of the reasons is budget issues.
That's the beauty of the film. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like, since it was my proper short film, yeah, like using professional setups and all. I just wanted to check whether I had it in me, like in a small setup, and if since it was just one single actor, I could travel with him during the shoots. I mean, or the process of the film, and it was a very personal project. So and also so that was the main reason, but I have to give credit to the actor because he shouldered the film without because I mean literally in every frame he's there except for the last scene. So so that was like quite challenging from my end also. But the thing is, because he was such a fine actor, I mean, it just happened like that. So just sometimes magic happens, right? Because when you cast the right people and things fall in place, sometimes it happens. Yeah.
Do you have any more questions from the audience or media friends? Yeah.
I have question for Parth and Rishabh. Yeah, do you think भूत प्रेत एक्सेट्रा exist? ये होता है और कभी एक्सपीरियंस हुआ है आपको कहीं पे?
I mean, it's I would say it's let's say if it exists also, I would say events exist. Now it is supernatural or it's just a hoax. I mean, everyone's interpretation is different, I would say. So we also had different experiences during the shoot, but we never considered it supernatural because we thought कि okay, it can be a probability. ऐसा हो सकता है. I mean, 1 in a million times ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है. So there was this very funny incident that during the shoot, one of the one of the actors, so he went for the costume change, and somehow the door got locked, and he was like trying to call, but nothing, no connection and everything. So he got stuck there for like 10-15 minutes, and he got like really scared that something is happening, something is happening. Then suddenly a chief AD opened the door and said, "What are you doing here? The shot is ready." So I mean, that incident, we can term it as a supernatural incident, but it's not like that. It's everyone's interpretation is different.
But how was your journey?
Sir, so if you know me very well, so it's been a great journey for me as a writer and co-producer of this film. So as you guys mentioned, we also self-funded this film. So it took our 2 years. So so from the very beginning, the seed of the idea to the basic casting, and then the entire process of filmmaking, and then marketing and the distribution. So we did entirely by ourselves, and this is our first project as a filmmaker. So me, Rushabh, two other partners, Poojan and Dhaval, are very new to this industry, and we don't have any background of filmmaking, or even nobody had done any kind of filmmaking course. Neither we are coming from a business background, so we are very middle class people who just want to make a film, and we did it. And Gujarati film industry, so we had some kind of hurdles there, but we thought that this is the new beginning for Gujarati film industry, or such like southern film industry and Malayalam film industry. So they are right now at the top. So every years they are making miracles one by one. So right now I'm saying after Karkhanu, Gujarati film industry will go to the certain level, and that's what we as a maker, our goal is कि गुजराती फिल्म बाहर के जो भी दर्शक है वो भी देखे, और जैसे हम मलयालम की फिल्मों के या फहद फासिल या विजय सेतुपति की फिल्मों की राह देखते हैं. So people from other state will wait for our Gujarati films.
We still remember Hilaru.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
brilliant
So
film.
Hillaro is
Yeah.
the started, then we are here after.
Many more will
Yeah,
follow
yeah,
your
yeah,
footprints.
sure.
Yeah, this is to the Google Matrimony. As a director, how was the commercial viability of using single character? You never feel that the film will be viewed by the audience. How you do the market the film, and what made you have a single character?
Yeah, so see, the plot was as such, because we couldn't keep a heroine in the film because there's no heroine in the film.
No, I didn't mean that you keep a heroine or the how you designed a character in a film and how you commercially viable the film. I'm saying.
Okay,
And the sir has said it's a non-feature film. He says.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a short film, so I didn't think much about the commercial viability. So as long as it's interesting.
But producer has to sustain. No, you don't think as commercial viability. How will producer put next film?
No, as the producers, we were also kind of clear that we were not really looking at it as like, hey, how do I make money out of it? Rather, how do I make name out of it? Our focus was more to let's do a good film out there. I mean, honestly, it was a short film, so so the commercial angles didn't really play in our mind. All that we wanted to do was do a good film and let the audience do the rest. Like he said, we honestly didn't think about it. We just wanted to do a good film, and I think that's what we've done.
No, the present generation, the directors, really marketing people also. See, you see Pushpa, you see Triple R. I come from that background. They're really hardworking.
Yeah.
Indian scenario, they put 2 years for scripting. In Western world, they put 6 years in scripting. Animation films, they put 10 years in scripting. Then they go for the shooting and all that.
Right.
And I want to ask some film. Why it took 2 years for you to make a film actually?
Actually, 2 years means for research work I need more time because for this kind of a story. So it was challenging for me initially. So that's how I took 2 years for whole the process, research and shooting, and after the post production. So that's
What
how
was the budget of your film, and your any commercial viability is there from your film?
yes, this is our initially it was in co-production market in 2021 maybe. Then after that we produce from ourselves only, our company. So the producer is there, Basanta Borua, me, and the Sulakshana Borua. So we produce ourselves very independently. We completed the movie. That's why also it took long time to complete. So part by part to complete the movie. And commercially, we are planning to release the movie in theater in Assam. So we have a theater. So we are thinking to release in coming 2025 in mid of the June or July. We are just planning to release the movie in Assam.
It's a Gujarati film. So why it took 2 years for you to make a horror film, especially?
Because sir, we are totally new and we didn't know anything about filmmaking. So first, for 6 months, we are just preparing and learning that what are the scenario in film industry and what are the subsidies available in Gujarat. So that's what we are.
Gujarat gives subsidies for making film in Gujarat.
Yeah, it's a
doubt.
very small subsidy, but it is there. But we overall we are learning commercial aspect of film, because we know how to make, because we are making short films and everything, but how to commercial, as you mentioned, is the film is commercially viable or not. So we are figuring that out, and that's what I guess. So we wrote a script and we shot within a span of 4 to 5 months. Our shoot schedule is 15 days, sir. So it's a because of one cut we took
Dragged
it
up to 4 months. Yeah.
So 4 months we made a film, and then editing and the post marketing and everything, it took long, more than a year. So
Yeah, hardly, as sir said, as you said, we never heard about any films coming from Gujarati language
exactly,
background.
because sir, what happened, Gujarati is has a certain preconceived notion that only family and comedy films are coming from Gujarati, until Hillaro came. So from this year, there are multiple good subject films are
What
coming.
was your budget of the film? This one?
So it's a 1.5 CR approx.
Recently, my friend was the director of a Telugu movie.
Yeah.
He's international award-winning filmmaker. He's said to complete film in 20 days. Commercial movie. He finished in 18 days.
Right.
Why I want to tell you, South Indian films, as you're talking, they're a very time management.
Bilkul.
If there's no time management, even leading actor Amitabh Bachchan is unfit for shooting.
Yeah.
Or Salman Khan. They
True.
shoot a lot of films in South because he's in hotel, then again the set.
True.
So time management is very, very important. I thank the IFFI to selecting all your films for the IFFI festival. And I hope you stay 2 more days. Please watch international movies. Okay. And I request that you submit your films to international festival. Let Indian films go to international level, and success may happen to you. Thank you.
Sir, just wanted to add to your question, because I think that there's some miscommunication. Our film was shot in 15 days, including reshoots. 4 months period is the pre-production period, where we planned everything, we casted the actors and everything. Because for us also, like they said, budget was the main issue. That how do we shoot and how do we plan this so that we can complete the whole project in a suitable budget, and it should not look like a low budget film. If it should look like a proper mainstream film, and that's why I guess it got selected in mainstream category of Indian panorama. So yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I have a question for Google Matrimony. I found you have put so many funny connecting dots in terms of dialogue or in terms of framing in so many sequences. For example, when he's saying like Shallow, and it is asking to play Lady Gaga. Like for that example, Priyanka Chopra. How does she look like? Priyanka Chopra. Actually, it really these things have turned the film, I mean, beautiful. How could you imagine such things? Is from the discussion among the team members, or how did you conceive such funny things and interesting things and put it in the film?
Yeah. So we wanted to try this deadpan humor. That's what we were going for, because there's just one single character and he needs to talk to someone. And I mean, how do you make humor with just one character? So what I did was I was just talking to my Google Assistant. I was so that's how that FU dialogue will come. I tried doing that with my Google. It actually told sorry for I'll find assistant. So we tried. I just tried talking with Google, and sometimes you just say something to Google and it misunderstands, right? So I think that's very relatable, and I didn't like really think about it like while writing humor. I should write some humor here. I thought that these things will obviously come if it should obviously be there because it's very relatable. So we wrote like that. I didn't like want to write humor and we didn't do it like that.
It's obvious, natural.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any more questions? We'll go to an end of this press conference.
I think just to add to what Abhinav said, he just went through the process. Like, he lived the character. He spoke to Google. He asked stupid questions. He got great feedback, and that became a script.
I think that is very much reflected on the screen. It's an amazing film, and thank you all. It was nice talking to all of you, and thank you, media friends, for attending today's press conference. We have come to an end. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have a small token of gratitude from Press Information Bureau.